Okay, so the other day I got tagged on this post by this artist named Rizpah, and I listened to what she tagged me on and I thought it was super fire. So I hit her up and we collabed on a song. So to get straight to the point, these are the vocals that she sent me. And I immediately just went ahead and started working on it. Started thinking of some chords to play, so I figured, you know what, let me just add some piano to just get something going. I thought these chords were super lush. I did something very simple, nothing crazy. I wanted to keep it very subtle. I wanted something that flows with her voice and something that doesn't interfere with the voice. So I just played the whole way through until I felt like, okay, this can be looped. So I was trying to find a sweet spot where it can actually be looped so I can continue making the beat. Then I started looking for some more sounds, and be aware these sounds get kind of loud. Sector has been kind of my go-to lately. I just love everything that it brings. I was really trying to find something like a lead sound or even a guitar sound, but I wasn't able to achieve that with Sector. So I kind of wasted a little bit of time doing that. So I kept looking around, I kept looking and to see what else I can find. And to my surprise, Logic has some great guitar sounds. I think we all know that, right? So I checked out this one, but then there was one that was even better. I thought, man, this guitar is like so fire, especially for a stock sound. So I immediately just thought, okay, let me lay something down. But in the midst of all that, I really didn't know what to play. I was thinking for a while, what should I do here? Like, should I just keep this melody or should I make another melody? So I decided, you know what, let me just mess with this for a little bit until I find something I really, really like instead of just laying down anything. And I did this right here. I thought this guitar came in so clean. And of course, I just looped it after that. I didn't want to do anything too crazy. Started ahead and playing with the vocals. I just wanna be with you tonight. Now, I know you're saying, why are you adding vocals if like it's just gonna interfere with her vocals? But you'll see what I do with it later on. I wanted to add vocals not to interfere with her vocals, but just kind of to just be in the background subtly. And I honestly was having a hard time finding some good vocal chops. So I looked around for a bit until I found the perfect vocal chop. I thought these worked very, very good. I was really feeling the vibes. I was like, all right, I feel this. This is good. This is going to work. But I don't, like I said before, I don't want the vocals to interfere with her voice. So I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna add these, but I'm gonna add like some crazy reverb and I'm gonna max out the reverb as much as I can. And then after that, I don't want it to be sticking out or standing out so much. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna EQ it and bandpass narrow it to the point where you could barely hear it, but it's there in the background. And now it's very subtle. Now it's time to look for like a nice reverb, percussion or snare sound. I wanted a really reverbed snare. And I found it. This snare was perfect for just like the verses. So I went ahead and laid down another snare because that's not the only snare I was going to use for this song. I thought of like the verse, the chorus, the pre-chorus, and it has to just interchange, and it has to just do something different within the song. So then after I laid down the snare, I was like, okay, let's lay down this kick. And I kind of wanted to be kind of R&B-ish and wavy at the same time.
I feel so underrated.
You know, you get that feeling when you're just vibing with the beat. That's what I was feeling right here, just straight vibes. Now, of course, you need an open hat to go along with everything. It just gives it that bounce. Like, if you don't have an open hat, you won't have that bounce, in my opinion. But I could be wrong. So I did have a hard time finding a nice, subtle open hat until I found this one. It was a little high pitched, so I lowered it down a bit. And then my son started crying. I saw him on the monitor, and I was like, great. Now, I came back from taking care of my son. I decided to just go in all in because before he wakes up again, and I EQ'd everything, mixed everything as much as I could before he can wake up again. And this was actually the final result.
I feel so underrated. I'm so